the home of the do-it-yourself trucker. When everything goes wrong, you gotta Redneckanize.
These people don't give a damn as long as we're in trouble now. Let's just give them some money. Now, they throw some money out, start sending everybody checks. We'll forget about it. They sent me some money, so they're good people now. We'll leave it alone. Forget about that.
Yep.
As long as they're sending us money.
That's right. As long as the check clears.
When them checks quit coming in, you're going to find out where to bear shit in the woods at. I mean, it's just bottom line. That's what you're going to find out. Because there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be hurting. Because then they're going to be ready to go back to work. Well, where are you going to go to work at? All the business and all the jobs, the ones that you quit, the ones that was here, the people had to fold up and leave. They had to quit. They couldn't do it. So all these business owners is gone. Now, where are you going to go to work at? And everybody, I said it, nobody wants to work and do a blue-collar job anymore. Everybody wants to do work on a computer. Everybody wants to work from home and work on a computer. Somebody's got to get out here and do the grunt work like we're doing. Like construction work, the pipelines and stuff like that. There's got to be somebody out there. Everybody can't sit and do work on a computer at home. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I think? I think I'm about ready to just hang this up, just park my truck, and I'm going to become a telemarketer, and I'm going to sell. I'm going to go and start selling. I'm going to be one of them that's going to call you and try to get you to take up your car insurance.
Yeah.
Your extended car coverage, extended warranty on your cars.
That's like those commercials where you see like Stone Cold Steve Austin calling a guy saying, hey, this is good here. This is good. You should buy this.
Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Well, yeah, I was just checking the news to see what else is going on, and this was reported. Let's see if they put a date on this. See, they don't put a date on this here. No. It just says here. It says. Oh, here we go. Sunday morning. So yeah, a truck driver was shot in an apparent robbery attempt in Shreveport Sunday morning. It happened around 3 a.m. behind the Blue Beacon truck wash. According to police, the truck driver was walking back from his truck to his truck from the Quick Trip truck stop when he was approached by a man in his 20s. Police say that the truck driver did not cooperate and was shot twice in the left arm. The victim was conscious when he was taken from the scene, according to authorities. Police continue to search for the suspect. So there you go. So when you're talking about being able to protect yourself, that's what you got to watch out for, because it don't matter where you're at, especially if you're in these cities that have these large truck stop areas where there's like 4 or 5 truck stops on in one block or whatever. It's a haven for that, and everybody's the truck. We don't want truck stops because they draw that because the truckers are nasty. No, it's the people around that because I always say it's because truckers are too damn nice. Everybody comes up to us, hey man, I'm a little down on my luck. Can you spare $1? And a truck driver gives them $1. When you get enough truck drivers give you $1, next thing you know, you're buying a steak dinner. So.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't walk around naked no more. That's all I'm saying. I put up that long enough. And I tell you what, stress level, it went down considerable.
Oh yeah.
I don't worry near as much. I mean, still worry, because it's always, all it takes is somebody to get the upper hand. That's it. But they better hope to God they make the first one count, because they ain't getting the second one. I'll tell them that.
There you go.
Because if it comes down to me, me or them, I'm going home if I can.
There you go. Yep. That was according to Channel 3 News and ABC in Shreveport. So yeah, that's crazy stuff. Yeah, we always talk about that. That's
like what was it, a year or so ago when that guy got shot down there in Kentucky, down there at the fuel island, down there at that pilot.
Yep.
Down there at Richwood Drive. He got shot over a stinking ass parking spot. He got into it over a parking spot down there because the guy was, I don't know what it was, but shot him right there on the fuel island. See? Another driver shot him.
Yeah.
And then the security guard that shot that guy at the pilot or whatever, I think it was a pilot, shot him because he was in a reserved parking spot. So a damn $13 or $15 parking spot, a man loses his life because of a stinking rent-a-cop. Did anything ever come of that? I didn't hear, but I don't think. Now, that driver didn't have a gun. That security guard had a gun because they got in a scuffle and he shoots him over a parking spot.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Crazy stuff, but yeah,
I don't know. I got
one of our most watched videos on YouTube is the knowing the laws about a truck driver carrying out there, concealed carry and all that good stuff, because you got to follow each law in each state, which we'd like to be, we would like to be able to be doing it no matter what state you're in or whatever, but because we like freedom, the states have the right to do their own laws, and one of the things I always said, one of the things I've always said is that if the state doesn't want me to be able to carry and defend myself in that state, well then, that's just a state that I just don't do business in. So
that's right.
Whenever I had to truck through Illinois, and Illinois says, well, you can't have a concealed, our permits aren't recognized, and you got to have it unloaded and locked in the case when you're in our state. And I was like, well, then I'm going to go right through your state. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to buy anything. My freight doesn't land there or doesn't unload there or load there. So, let's see it at that. I'll run through your state, and I'll pay the use tax, but I ain't buying fuel. I ain't doing nothing.
That's what I do. I don't do nothing there when I go through Illinois, because Illinois, Minnesota, I was both up here the last couple of weeks. I had either one of them. I don't stop, don't buy nothing, just drive straight through.
Yep.
I ain't, no. It's like Illinois. That's one of the strictest states for gun laws that there is, and they've got one of the highest crime rates.
Right. Yep.
Chicago.
Yep.
Got one of the highest crime rates in the country.
Yep.
But they've got the most gun laws.
Yep. And they blame the funny thing is they try to tell all of us people that know, is if you own a firearm, naturally you're going to want to know the laws, and that's the whole gimmick behind. Right. I mean, we always want to know. We always want to learn. That's what our video is about, is educating people about the laws. And these politicians come out there and say, well, Illinois has bad guns because of all those neighboring states like Indiana and Iowa and all that. And what we know is, as a federal law, is that you can't be a resident of Illinois and go into Iowa or Indiana and buy a firearm. You can't do that. So the only thing that's happening, what we know is, the only thing that can be happening is a resident of Indiana is buying handguns or firearms.
90 seconds.
And they are selling them to gang members in Illinois, which if you are a gun owner and you knowingly sell a firearm to a felon, you're breaking the law. So the law is being broken. The laws that exist now, they're being broken. It's just they don't want to go after that stuff, and they don't want to trace it down, and they don't want to go after it. They want it to just be outlawed. That's what they want. So yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. It gets me fired up.
60 seconds.
They try to sell you ain't got the know-how. They say, we just need more laws. No, you don't.
Well, that's like you. If you go to buy a new firearm, you go to buy a new pistol. All right, no matter what it is, you go to a gun store, you go anywhere, wherever you go to get it, you have to do a background check on that. They don't, even though you got a concealed carry in your pocket, you show that to him. It don't matter. He still got to run your back and do a background check on you.
That's right.
It just happened to me. I had my Springfield at 9mm. I had it, and I went and got that little 380 here a couple weeks ago. I went to sporting, fit for a feather up home. I went up there, went in there. He says, I told him, I went in there, looked at it. I got my concealed carry and everything.
10 seconds.
He says, yeah. He said, well, fill the paper. I filled the paperwork out. He took it back. He run everything. It was about 15 minutes. He come back. He said, okay, you're good to go. It don't mean nothing. That concealed carry don't mean nothing. When you go to buy a firearm, it don't matter if you've had it, a week, a day, a week, a month, a year. They still have to do that another background check on you to make sure that nothing's happened in that last week.
That's right. That's exactly
right. Whatever that you've had that, because they can't go by that. Now you would think that if you've got your permit in your pocket and you show that to them, that should be proof enough right there that, hey, you are abiding by the law. You're legal to have it. You're legal to buy it. Give me the damn gun. Pay you for it. Out the door I go. It don't work like that.
Yep, that's right.
So how in the hell is these people getting a hold of? They're going out and buying them. They're buying them off the street, stealing them, whatever. And I said all along, somebody that's going to go through the aggravation of doing the background check, doing the class, taking the gun time, paying, going through to get their damn permit. They got enough money wrapped up in it. They're not going to go through all that nonsense to get that concealed carry permit just to go out and shoot you because I don't like you.
Exactly.
It don't make sense to me. It just don't.
No, yeah, because it is.
I don't know.
Even though it might be pretty easy, it's still kind of a pain in the butt because, like you said, you got paperwork and the class and all that. But even though the funny thing is that they never ever say. Of course, when the mass shootings happen, they do that. They always say the mass shooting, the shooter, he legally bought the firearm 6 months before that or a month before that or whatever. It's like, well, yeah, because there was no there's nothing. He had no felonies, nothing in there. And but then you start seeing red flags with they were crazy. They were going to the they were going to psychiatrists and taking medication and all that stuff like that. Because, well, technically that's lying on a form. There are people that have done that. In fact, I think Hunter Biden is the one. Right. He was like doing drugs. And then all that, so. and then he goes and buys a firearm, and it says, "Are you currently using drugs?" Like, oh no, I'm not. So it's that's what they do because you have to take them at their word. Because even we go down there to the border all the time. Are you a U.S. citizen? Yes, I am. Okay, go on. It's like they have to take you at your word because that's how it goes. And so all you got to do is you got to just understand that as a truck driver out there, you got to take care of yourself, and that's the most important thing, is to make sure that you are okay. And if you I'm not saying to break rules, but if you feel that you need to because you're going into an area that's unsafe, then that's what you need to do. A lot of times you just have to tell people, I'm not going over there, or what it is. Basically, a lot of times truck drivers will tell you it's not that that's the bad area. Like I go to parts of Dallas all the time, or parts of San Antonio. It's that once it gets to past a certain time, once the sun goes down and it starts getting harder and harder to see and all that, then that's where you just don't want to be in that part of town at that time of night or whatever like that. And I think Shreveport is kind of up there with that. Is that at 3:00 in the morning, even though you might have a job to do, you might not want to think about trying to get up and walk around at 3:00 in the morning in that part of Shreveport. So yeah.
Great.
So,
well, it's just like down there at the border patrol and everything. When you're coming up out of Laredo, Brownsville, McAllen, Farr, down in there, you come up across that one anywhere, or you got to come across the border patrol. Now you got down like Texas, you got to conceal carry. Okay, let's go back to that for a second. You come up through there, they start asking you questions there. Now you got a permit, carry that gun. What happens? You have anything in there? Is there you the only one in the truck? Yes. What do you do? They start finding it. Something happens. They find you. They catch you with that. Well, where you at? Well, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
The way as shady as things is down there, and as antsy as they are down there, that's something. Even though you're legal to carry down there, get your attention down there real quick, because them boys they're already gun shy.
That's right.
It's just too much nonsense down there. I try to stay away from there anymore.
There you go. Best thing to do. Good deal. Well, yeah, man, so, this is a good show here. We made it good.
Leave that to you.
What's that? Leave that to me?
I just leave that to you Texas boys down there. Yeah. That border down there. You bring it up around San Antonio somewhere. I'll pick it up down there and bring it on. Waco. I'll come on down there and get it and bring it on.
Well, they bring out those food trucks with the tacos and the burritos, and we just do whatever they tell them. It's like, oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, have you heard from Robbie? Robbie didn't listen today?
Yeah. He's on here. He just never pushed a button, so I figured he just wasn't in the mood to talk or whatever. So I figured he was.
I guess I don't know. I've called him a couple times your last couple of days. I ain't not talked to him for 2 or 3 days. I called him. Yesterday or day before yesterday, went straight to his voicemail. Called him again yesterday once, went straight to his voicemail. I said, what the hell with him? He wants to be like that. Hell with that boy.
Let's see.
So.
Is he paying attention? Is Robbie on there? Where's Robbie at? Yeah, see, he called in, but he probably went to bed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, yeah, that's good, though.
Anyhow, yeah, it's been a couple 3 days since I talked to him, so I don't know. I don't know if he was – I figured he'd call in tonight.
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I see
All right,
your phone on there.
I'm going to let you wrap it up.
Good deal.
All right, so you can give a shout-out to all of our sponsors, and
yeah.
I'll be talking to you again next week.
Sounds good, bud. You have a good one now.
So, all right, I'll give you a call sometime this week while you're out working.
All right.
Later, Ed.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Good deal. But yeah, this is going to wrap it up. We're going to come to an end of another good show this weekend. Like I said, we're here live every Sunday evening, 7 o'clock Eastern time for 2 hours. And we try to just knock it back and talk about what's going on out there on the road. And if you want to call in with any subject you got, just let us know. You got something on your mind, you want to get off your chest, whatever you want to do, just give us a holler. We're all about it here. And, of course, we always talk about what's going on out there on the road. We want everybody to stay safe. We want everybody to stay educated, updated about things happening out there on the road. Remember, we got Hurricane Ida came through, so it's going to continue going up into the central part of the U.S. where it's going to go through like Alabama and Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky. It's going to run into like southern part of Ohio and over there toward West Virginia and Pennsylvania. That's what they've got it on track to do. So everybody stay safe and be mindful of that and watch out for, you got all the electrical trucks going down south. You also got truck drivers hauling the equipment down there. You got generators, plywood, lumber, food, water, everything that people need to get through that down there. Truck drivers will be bringing it down there to them, and we appreciate every driver that does that. And like I said, they take care of business when things got to get done. Because like here at Redneckanize, our motto is that when everything goes wrong and the job still has to get done, then you got to Redneckanize, and that's what we're all about here. So we hope everybody out there is gonna stay safe and like I said, just continue to have a great week. There we go. Nope, not yet. And we're just going to continue on. Like I said, we'll be here live every Sunday evening. That's at 7 o'clock Eastern time. You can check us out at redneckanize.com. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate everybody that's doing that. And we've got a Facebook page. We've got a Twitter account. We're on Instagram. And like I said, we are going to be, hopefully, at the Mid-America Trucking Show in March for the parking lot out there when we're serving food and hopefully having some entertainment, and we'll be out there having a great time. We hope everybody out there comes support us. We've got great sponsors. We've got DPF Regeneration, Trucker Tools, LTR Transportation, Trucker Tax Tools, all those great people, and we hope everybody out there is having a great night and continuing to enjoy it. And remember, stay safe, stay successful, and we'll see you out there on the road. This is Redneckanize Radio.
Well, here it's fine if you got the time.